the best in the biz. And but be alert, cause they checking for the kid Henderson. Yeah, I'm back, just doing what I do. I'm bored with your games, I suggest you get a clue. Yeah, it's like they never knew, I can spit it so precise. Bet that I'm all up in their head like lice. I'll never take it back, I ain't taking your advice. And they know what I mean, motherfucker, cause I'm nice enough. Yeah, well I got what you needed. It might sound conceited, but I would not concede. I ain't fucking with rucks and I'm way out of your league. I ain't messing with your scrubs, yeah, that's word that I can read enough. So close, motherfucker, I can taste it. Y'all don't see the vision, you should get some LASIK. Feeling so good, you can say I'm on that May shit. It came from the heart, so that's why I had to pace it.
I wonder if you think about the things I could have been. Barely knew each other, all the things we said and did. I settle in these thoughts I probably shouldn't meddle in, but you gave me a call and said I shouldn't let you in. Man, it's funny, you ain't the only one with a past. You see a smile on my face and all the green on my grass. Halos and wings is what you think that I have, but what you see is an act. Everything is a mask. Don't you ever try and tell me you're too broken for me. I got pieces in the mirror I ain't willing to see. I couldn't tell you this the other day, I knew you would leave, but see you're perfect to me. There's not a thing that you need. But no matter what I tell you, girl, I swear you never listen. All you say is I don't get it, you don't know me, just forget it. I know you're broken hearted with a lot of regrets. You're trying to clean up the mess, sewing together what's left. You said
I used to trust so easily, I used to fall for anything, but under all my boundaries, I just didn't know better. I used to have no confidence, uncomfortable in my skin. Deep down, way back then, hey. I just didn't know better.
you just didn't know better, no. Rain on your window pane, laying on your bed, talking for hours, just a blur in the end. Emotional kids trying to feel something again. I wrote you a text, but I never hit send. It's hard for me to tell you that I've been through it too. Like when you try to be together, but it breaks you in two. When you believe in someone so much you don't know what to do. When you're looking in the mirror like, are you really you? Insecurities looking for security. You give them love that you don't get like it's a charity. I don't believe in meant to be, I believe in let it be. I don't want another promise, I need clarity. So am I wasting my time? Do you feel what I feel? I love the things you tell me, now tell me, is it real? Laying on her bed, I saw the tears in her eyes. I said I'm full of regrets, I had to bury inside, cause
I used to trust so easily, I used to fall for anything, but under all my boundaries,
I just didn't know better.
I used to have no confidence, uncomfortable in my skin. Deep down, way back then, I just didn't know better.
Is a drug and I can't get enough. I guess I ain't giving up until it kills me. But I do got a mask and I ain't taking it off, cause I don't want anybody to see the real me. You ask me what's wrong and all I say is I'm fine. You say don't worry, one day I know you will be. I said how do you know? She said that's not how it goes. You'll never know if you don't let me feel the real thing.
I used to trust so easily, I used to fall for anything, but under all my boundaries, I just didn't know better. I used to have no confidence, uncomfortable in my skin. Deep down, way back then, I just didn't know better.
Let me see you put 'em up. Reach the sky, touch the stars up above. Cause it's one time for the underdog, one time for the underdog. You got the world on your team, even if that ain't what it seems. It's one time for the underdog, One time
A
for
young
the
nigga with a
underdog.
dollar and a dream, and these Nikes on my feet, trying to stay up out the streets. So I'm rhyming, pulling 187s all on these beats, instead of on the concrete, submitting my future while they were focused on what they cheap. But shit, I'm like a cheap head honcho. Tell me that it's impossible, I give it to you pronto. Be working all these late nights and these early mornings like Alonzo. So one day they'll be calling me great, just call me Gonzo. But I'm never acting, nor is anybody pulling strings. Everything I have came from sacrificing everything. I traded working 9 to 5 for the minimum for working non-stop, so my life be like a cinema screen. But in the end, I wouldn't have it any other way. Got on my knees and for this rap to work is what I prayed. And that was happening, crunching numbers like Captain, a serial killer, compelling listeners with his fashionable words. Never acting my verbs, but truly fashion to serve not only masses but curves, not just the hood but the birds. Know you hear it every time I grace the mic, then I give it to God, feeling blinded by the lights in this song.
Let me see you put 'em up. Reach the skies, let the stars up above. Cause it's one time for the underdog. One time for the underdog. You got the world on your team, even if that ain't what it seems. It's one time for the underdog. One time for the underdog.
20-year-old dreaming of whipping Monte Carlos and gold jewelry, looking like I came from El Dorado. Pick up the pen and pad, instead of spitting gin and vag, I'm painting pictures with my words, just call me Young Picasso. These haters only gas me up and then I match the throttle. Being drinkers think it's safe to say should drop the bottle, cause when I'm spitting it's proof and truth is hard to swallow. When rappers losing their heads, that's word to Sleepy Hollow. Nowadays they tryna flex, Johnny Bravo, and I be Rocky in his second fight against Apollo. Underdog, but you see I won the war. Asking me if I could spit is asking me to raise the bar. I've been in this place before, matter of fact most of my life they told me that I would fail, die before I prove them right. Pinning verses on my lunch bag, now I'm doing shows. Lady Luck blew me a kiss, now I'm a prince, never a toad. Bet your bottom I'm the greatest, that's on everything I own. And though it isn't much, I want the world like Al Capone. I'm coming for the glory, this is a sermon to the masses. The kid you shitted on is telling you to wipe his ass.
Let me see you put 'em up. Reach the skies, let the stars up above. Cause it's one time for the underdog. One time for the underdog. You got the world on your team, even if that ain't what it seems. It's one time for the underdog. One time for the underdog.
I wanna die where the sun sets, where there's no rain clouds, floating beneath my wings, floating beneath my wings.